This day 1189. Yomi. Sponsor our Commissioner Mother Yomi. Please come me directly. It'd be greatly appreciated. Today we are doing Sim and Kufi tests. We'll still be here for a few days, folks. Sif Lamed till next. Lamed Hey. Customer better be says Ziv Zai. Mishu for some Bech Maver somebody who's famous. Whatever is in Torah. Who's here, but it's coming. Besides the big two, it's coming through shots fast, yeah. Oh, Shane, Mamma, give me a Chazal. Here's the words of Chazal. Then Bishari Swin. Still leave by the Swin. Shachay, Namana, I feel I'll also double. If it's something which relates to somebody else, he's leaving behind that thing, which he's in a varion. Lomar to say it's permissible. The Shita said to a Bashona Kavana Shum Naman, the Shari Sum She'ena Manyan, Yitzozah Filu with Kalim. He's believing under these swim which are not the same as this one, even for ones which are less severe than one which he's famous to violate. Wisdom Shemin Yan said, if there's an issue on the same continuum, Namakamure may say is weak on the ones which are more severe than the one he's famous for. Lobakli are not the ones which are less severe. Shabbos ain't no Naman Shum Davar. Zabad Azara Shabbos he's not believed on anything. Explain that the idea of the theological issue. That which you wrote that, but and that which belongs to other people is believed. I feel also davar even on that thing itself. Lamar muto to say it's missile. Zodas Rambam so bergid abli meidus. Zel shono. So Rambam writes. Feel chashav davar somebody suspect on something. Yesh lo ladun bo lohay ba'achem. He is allowed to judge it and testify to other people. The person does not sin to other people's benefit. Low. So my parents pointed with Sukarim him. Amaris believed to say that the fruit of so and so is not the Mai, even though he himself is not believing it. And so too with other prohibitions on Kalashoro. Bikshla about Rabbi has an Indian name, but it says, okay, appears to me, we should remember on my place. Somebody who bought food from somebody who's not trustworthy on my place. And if you forgot to mice them, Shabbos, he asked him Shabbos, can I eat the food on Shabbos if the Amor says they're a mice? Hashem would say Shabbos, but after Shabbos ends, I say he can no longer eat from it until he takes a mice. So, if he couldn't find the person himself, Amalei Acha and somebody else told him Amalei Acha somebody else who doesn't have credibility, told him Hashem Musar and Meiser Ochla Piv. You're not basically say so, but Choshchem would say Shabbos when gets Shabbos loyochal. You can no longer eat actually until he Meiser Ayin Sham. Hey, the Gamish Lachem ain't no Naman. He has a temporary credibility on Shabbos, but not permanent. Can't go to Rama Atzmo, Berkeley based on Meiser. He seems to write this himself. Achmed Sham Gufa so Berkeley based on Choshev Neman Shalcherim. And in the same paragraph, at the end of the paragraph, possibly the suspect is believed on other people's stuff. Because the person doesn't say not for his own benefit. His primary source is the Akwanim, even though they're suspect to blemished poros, they're believed by other people's bechoros. Rabbi rejected it. He said there are some knas ma'amu mamish. Well, they're kind of not literally suspect. We just it's kind of like a fine because they're worth, I guess, a significant number of work. But somebody who's known to be suspect, he's not credible. The bracket says here, Odik Shalom Mishnah Sham, Panichas Evachule, this Mikan Namon, somebody who come to the city and he asks who here is trustworthy, and that guy says, I'm not trustworthy, but my friend is trustworthy. Parashami Be'edach Namon, as well as Eidach Blim Tarshim Nefesh. It's a special exigency, a special exception because of somebody shouldn't starve to death. Otherwise, not believe. But that's a difficult one. Because there the issue is we're afraid that when this guy comes in, the Reuven will point to Shimon, and when the next guy comes in, Shimon will point to Reuven, and they'll have a knunia between the two of them. Lamed Zayin. For Dwayne Rabbi Nemru was there. Much has been stated about this. Yeah, you should be about the Rambam. Issue there's those who answer Sham Yesh Lachush Shamar Ken Kadei Sheochel B'Shabbos. It's possible that he ate it. He said in order that he should be able. He said or that person should be able to eat on Shabbos because Mishnah says that. Mishnah says the fish lochin Kadei Leiser. Because those who say that since he bought them in order to Meiser. So therefore, it's like an obligation. Shibra Aguf, so to speak. Shabbos Chayv Laser, Shabbos Pasi has to Meiser. It's the Bach. Yeshua returns to those who answer the Mishnah. Zunishne Sali B'Chli Alma. This Mishnah is going to go to everybody. Gam with Rebbe, the polyglot of Ramashun Gamliel B'Charis. Even going to Rebbe who argues Ramashun Gamliel B'Charis and says the Kohanim are not trusted on other people's B'Charis. Rabbi Shimon Gamliel Nukmak Sheisham Chashash Goimlin. Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, I have to say, this case, our case, where they're not believed, is because of Goimlin, the Knunia aspect. Shmeish turns to those who say the Hadis B'Habis Chazik Yisur Ein Eid Echad Neman B'Kshem B'Yado. Those say when something is in a presumption of Isser, and the Echad is not credible to overcome that presumption, Kshem B'Yado, if it's not in his hands to change that situation. So that's the case. How is even a good guy credible to testify on the grain of another person? She says that it's fixed. No, it's true. Somebody's taking it off. He can't do it. It's not his. He's so it's because the owner says it's fixed. It's biyado to fix it. Based on my Vipiado. Didn't believe in Amoritz. So therefore, one person made one person testifies that he's not called then it's lo mikri is chazik kisura. No, because it's chazik kisura because it's biyado. It's biyado ba'abais. Whatever's name is chazik kisura. You can always change it. Came and trades by the Beshpek down to the Mai, the Marino chain of Bani Makan. So the game, fourth parak in the Mai. I think I skipped the line. Based on my be other by the owner, it's be other. Chacham didn't want to believe in Amoritz. Okay, Kshecha made, Lo Mikri was Chesur, but one person testifies it's okay, it's something that's Chesur. Came to by the Abiyah, because by the owner, it's be other to fix it. Came Beshpek down to the Marino chain of Bani Makan. For beginning first back might serve where the Bailam aren't here, because not know its own. It says we're not there to find them. Came Medina ain't on that one. So really the other fellow should not be believed. Because I mean undermine the credibility of an Amoritz. They only make in terms of Shabbos from Rita Gazi. All these are difficult answers. And this last one is also difficult. The man of Shachar. Either way, look at it. According to the letter of the law, he's not believed. How are they allowed on Shabbos? It's because of Shabbos. Must see that the right. Since he sold his grain as with the presumption that it's mutter, it's as if he said the meiser. As Chachamim didn't believe him. Evidence says that if a chaver is selling grain, you don't have to inquire. You just buy it based on the selling it. So even if he's not here, since he already sold it, cheskas has been removed. So it's not considered the case of cheskas kisur anymore. When we infer from the end of the Mishnah, I guess why do we need it? Let's see. If he himself is believed to say the Meiser, the Kosh Kenacher. So somebody else believe. If I Rabusa to say, so why tell us that somebody else believe? He himself is believed. Elvai the Rabusa to say the Doktani law. Must be for the Kiddush of the Sefer itself, the Motzoi Shabbos, after Shabbos, he's not allowed to eat it, it reverts to this, so even though somebody told him it's okay. Even though another person is credible to testify. He Rambam, the Choshed Ne'eman Shochem, some of the suspect is believing others. Here he's not believed, even though he should be. Not believed. Two reasons. Echad came and Takonas Chachamim Lamin Amoritz Biyom HaShabbos, since it's Takonas Chachamim to leave the Amoritz on Shabbos. That's interesting because the Chachamim actually have a svarva which should make it the right side. It was Shabbos Amoritz. Amoritz is fated to lie on Shabbos, which made it the right side with credibility. Maybe not. Okay. Lo Chachamim Bein Olachers. So didn't distinguish between him and anybody else. Shall cover Shabbos. Oh, here it is. Shall cover Shabbos or Ema Shabbos. Because of the honor of Shabbos or Ema Shabbos. Kisu Sham Misham. That's why we allowed it. Vashay Labaim Olacher Eno Ilbam Makavor Sham. Ask the question is just a formality. It's really mutter house covered Shabbos, Ema Shabbos. Those two different things. But the asking is a formality. Lachein Lo Yitiru Chachamim B'Chol Inyan Rakim Shabbos. So therefore Chacham only will make on Shabbos. Because covered Shabbos or Ema Shabbos. Furthermore, the Bekan Acher Omer Musarin Hein. In this case, where the other person says the Meiser, Omer Stam says it's generically. It means they heard from the owner. He's out here, Busa Gedola. Because it's a tremendous chiddush. You heard from his mouth. You, yourself, the person who's testifying. Namru al Shabbos. He's believed on Shabbos. But that's chiddush. Shabbos, it's also chiddush on Shabbos. The contrary distinction is the chiddush. There's believed on Shabbos and still not believed on Motzei Shabbos. Shabbos Motzei Shabbos they were not making at all, well, no matter what. Motzei Shabbos, or the other guy comes on Motzei Shabbos v'yoyin b'toras edus vadai as definite testimony. Nami no, we'll believe it. We can't lo b'toras edus asina law. That's interesting. If the Acher comes on Motzei Shabbos and testifies to us, Edus Vadai Namino, we'll certainly believe him. But Bekan, Lo B'Toras Edus Asin Lo, but here it's not a question of Edus of Nikov Shabbos. Okay, but Zed Duk Doin Vive Rambam Shammai Sham. This Rambam makes is good. V'Achi Kam Ladin Kipsaka Rambam Shulchan Aruch. You pull like the Rambam and the Shulchan Aruch. Chok Poskim Miskimlo, and all the Poskim agree. For that, you should know the other Choshen Ne'eman Al Shachem, that was somebody who's suspect is believe in other people's stuff. So there's no presumption of Isser. But there's a presumption of Isser. It's to be Usser. Eino Neman. He's not credible. Because the Rama, Simon base, Sivav, and Sham. Vashkas and Misha Pasal is saying Sham. I thought it says that Pasal 8 is not believed. Yeshua Adin B'Chashu. I'm going to say also somebody who's suspected. Something will say he was just suspected, even in such a manner he's believed. Okay, says that that's the primary halacha. The brackets it says here, shame to bear social shach. The bears for argues on the shach and Mr. Demai the non chashcham and say Shabbos lo yachal. When it gets dark, I'm going to say she shouldn't eat. Ain't no way I call. That's not the evidence. Rama Hatzon posik sham le'efak. Moshe b'emasik shulab. Rama paskins differently. He takes away all his chesisser. Yeah. Lama test. Some people say only the person who's suspect can testify about others. Mishu muad lavor only suspect, right? Mishu muad, somebody who is well known, habituated. Lavros about to violate that sin. So let's not believe Shalchem, it's a Shach. Such because Mishum before Sabechem Aver Shabbatar, it says that someone who's famous in one of the Torah, he is believed. It's not only did that bear once. But this is very difficult. The language of the force him, it seems to indicate, but he didn't do it once, but it's pattern. Who Pasleis said then, if ever it's Pasleis. This like the equal thing that the guy mishu postulatus idea avera. So Arukh HaShulchan comes up with a chiddush. The primary law is somebody who's postulatus through an avera. Ganke koshel b'shachem. He also was allowed to testify about other people's stuff. Not testify in court, where we have to pass him on the basis of him some severe issue, but he's believed on other people's. Um, uh, uh, Ganke koshel b'shachem kosh kozam b'siv chavav. Mashkasar ben Ramah, b'siv chasim chov tekuva zayin, sub siv hav zel shono, chop sleidos ksherim, or posleidos are kosher in terms of isurim. In Mashkal shol losav, and they're not suspicious of that specific thing. Akam shono, and quote, which we haven't seen yet because it's in Mekuv Chazayin. Banu sham, sif lam and gimel. V'sim memeh ayin sham dinan acheru. See when we get there, it's something else. Bragg says here, Gam Mashkasa Vashasi Ches Choshe Apostle Inyan Mom Chol Davar and Sham Some suspect is apostle for all monetary matters. For Timiani, I'm astonished. Hedekas Ramah B'Chesh Mishpat Sim Lam Dal Sim Chafei the Choshe Koshleidas and Sham Some suspect is Koshleidas. So now we come also be Mammon May Inyan the Inyan. There must be talking about where he's really Choshe on Mammon, but only one type of Mammon, not another type of Mammon. Now we extrapolate, we say. Kind of like immediately is Austin. This one is Austin, the other ones as well. Test. Something is suspect and something which people don't regard to be Navera. Lo Mikri Chosh is not called suspect. He goes to Dover, but that thing itself, Einai was not believed. The Bar of Tmuim. It's astonishing what the Ramah writes. Can lazy in Lo Mikri Chosh? In what respect he's not called suspect? Dover Acher Ohi B'Shachem Gam Chosh Naman, because to testify on something else or about somebody else's stuff. Even the suspect prince believe. So he's not even he's not believing on that thing itself. Whether it's any other on anything else. On okay, yeah. Right? If they're both not believing on that thing, but other things are believed. Taj Shachat is a number Tshuva. Piresh Tshuva Bir Kamnasa. Not sure who did this Tshuva. I guess the Tshuva Sarama. Bir Kamnasa Nafkili and Shua. He explains it means in terms of Shua. The Choshel and Eno Nema also Dover up a Shua. So the suspects not believe something even if he makes a Shua. Like it says there. This guy is believed on Shua. You know, because ain't over cloud. Because in his opinion, he's not over at all. So therefore, he makes a Shua, he's credible. So also in terms of something with things which are less severe in that overall category. Somebody who's suspect is not believed. Somebody who is somebody suspect is not believed. V'hu Naman, and this guy is believed. The guy who's choshen only in a davar echad. No, the guy is choshen in something which people don't think is an avera. The choshen enu neman, vu neman. Choshen not believed, but this guy is believed because he doesn't think it's really awesome. Can the same daitlas is avera because he doesn't have the das to commit the sin. We will turn it. Literally.